Warm welcome. It's Pete from Divi Engine again. So, yeah, here we are on the shop category page template. Let's dive right in. So, to confirm, we just have a blank Divi, nothing else. No, like Divi, WooCommerce, and WordPress. There's no like I haven't done anything special. Just literally blank. So here we have if you go to Divi Engine BodyCommerce shop category page, you'll see all the settings here. We have the shop template, category template, and then you can choose to have different templates per category, and then it will list all the categories you have on your store below. So first of all, we need to go to the Divi library. I've opened up in a new tab just because it'll be easier, and you can see if you're following in suit, you can see the product pages that I've set up on the previous video. So let's add another one called the shop page, shop templates, and let's make this a layout, and yeah, I'm going to add it to the BodyCommerce category again. So here, you can get as creative as you like. You can do anything. So you can add yeah. Anyway, you can add anything. Now, one thing to mention is these green modules are ones that can be used anywhere. So they can be used on the shop category product page. Now, let's just show you this product slider, which is basically a slider that shows your products. So let's add that. Number of products to display, I don't know, let's say 6. If you want to include only certain categories, add it here. So let's just say music, just for argument's sake, just to kind of show you. Well, let's just leave that out for now, and then I'll show you how it works. Order by the button, read more, content to display, short description or content. If short description described, use short description if defined, yes, and then the short description length you can set to anything. Use arrows, controls, show read more button, yes, on and on, Show product image if it has a featured image, yes. Image placement, so you can have as a background, left, right, top. So let's just leave it as background for now. So I haven't really changed much. All I've done is just done 6. Let's save that and update. Now we're going to go to the shop page. So on the shop page, this is the default shop. As you can see, it's got your products there. Now if I go to if I go to the shop category page template tab in the Divi BodyCommerce settings, and select the shop page to be the shop template, and save. I'm just gonna fire through there. Okay, so now if we reload, if we reload the shop page, you'll see it would have this new slider that we have going on here, which shows 6 products with a background image with a button that says read more, and it has the short description. If you go to the category page, it'll still be the same. So you see you have the shop page, which is the home page of your e-commerce website, and then you have your category pages. So that's where you can get a bit creative on the shop page. You can have a slider, you can have all sorts. You can have like a image with all your categories. So here there's another module we can use, which is the category archive, and what that does is it just shows all the category pages, all the categories. So let's just do that, and we want it as a grid, and so let's just have it as a list first, just to show you. So that will show uncategorized clothing, decor, and music. So it'll show all the parent categories. Now that doesn't look very exciting, does it? So what we can do is we can add make it into a grid, and it has a title at the top of the image, number of grid 3. What do we want? How many is on there? 4. So let's change it to 4. Text on the left, hard descriptions no. So save that, and then let's see what happens. So it's just done it as a grid. Now there's no images, nothing, so it doesn't look very nice. And this is where, if you go to product categories, here are these categories. If we edit clothing, for example, and we can upload an image, just use that for, and we can have a description here. So this is the description. That will now show on the clothing. It'll show the image and the description. So you see how you see how the category module works. Let's go there. So the category archive. Yeah, so it's and then obviously I would add the images and the descriptions on the others so it looks the same. Or you could just create this yourself by hand, adding the image, adding the text. You don't have to use this module. It just makes it easier. When you add more modules, it'll just come. So I want the title below, so it'll just appear rather than having to. If you add more categories, it'll just automatically appear. Now if I click on that, it'll take me through to the category page. When it decides to load, see, it takes me through to the category page. But let's go back to the shop page. So that's how that works. Now, this is to show your products. So let's say you want to show your products on the shop page, but you want to show it underneath all that bit. This is where it gets interesting. And so you want to create, how it works is you want to use the Divi builder to create this bit over here, which is what we call the products in the loop. So I just want to make sure I'm calling it the right thing. The loop layout, so the loop layout would be this bit over here. So we want to create what the loop layout would look like, and then we want to create the loop, which is all of them. Okay, I'm not too sure if I'm making much sense. So just to confirm, you want to create the loop layout, which is the image, title, price, button, and then you want to create the loop, which excuse me, which it'll basically say for each product show this loop layout. Okay, so let's just show you how it works. So we're going to add a new layout, and we're going to call that product loop, and I'm going to make it a section. I want to make it a row, actually. Doesn't really matter. You can make it a layout row section. I want to make it a row, and then there I'm just going to add sometimes the Divi builder does this. I don't know if it's just me who gets this bug, but I've had this quite a few times. But anyway, it's when I'm trying to do things too quick, it adds several things. Anyway, so now I want to add I could add all the ones that are in the dark grey and purple, or dark grey purple, or the gradient ones. So what I want to do is I want to add the title. I want to center line it. I want to add an image, the thumbnail, loop thumbnail, and I want to link it to the product page. Yes. I want to add the price. I want to add to cart. No, I don't want to add that. I just want to add a view button. So view products. Yeah, so that's my loop. So essentially my loop's going to have the title, image, price, and view products. Okay, so that's my loop layout. Now I'll go back to my shop template and I add the loop archive module and I select the loop layout. Now it might not show. Oh, it does. Sometimes people say it doesn't show because the Divi builder does like a hard cache. Now I've added a fix in for this. If it doesn't show for you, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to right click, inspect the page, go to storage, local storage, click on the local storage, and then delete. This is all the Divi cache. Delete all, and then reload the page, and then you'll see a white spinning icon, and it'll just basically it'll be Divi caching all the modules again. And what that does is just help the speed be better, but then it caches it so it remembers stuff. Anyway, here we're going to select the product loop. We want it as a grid. We want, I don't know, 4. We don't want to show pagination, and I'll show yes, and then I'll show you why we don't want to show it. Custom loop. Yeah, you can select the number of posts you want to show. Like to only show certain tags, and only show certain categories. But because it's a shop page, I don't want a custom loop. I want to show everything. So save and exit, and update. Now on this shop page, it should have all the products in a nice loop below. So there we go. We have the title, image, price, and view button. Now you see this price is really large. That is because I went too quickly and I didn't actually read the settings. On the ones that are half and half, so the ones that have the gradient, the orange to dark, purple, grey, whatever you call it, it'll have a thing say on category page. Yes, you want to say yes, and then what it'll do is it'll show the correct sizing, the correct whatever it is for the category page. And then you can see how I can I can add a background. I mean, this is going to look horrendous again, but let's just add this background, and then you can kind of see how you can make things really nice. That looks brilliant, doesn't it? Not really, but you get it. And then I can add padding and stuff. Let's just delete this one and add more of a, I don't know. I always like EF. I always like that one. And then I want to add some padding, so maybe like 20 for. I'm just kind of picking stuff out of my mind. There we go, and you can see, I mean, I'm just doing it quickly, you can kind of get an idea, and then you can also, Divi has so many things here that you can do. I didn't really box shadow, add a box shadow to it, and this is where it gets, you can do all sorts. You can really go deep into making this look really unique. Now you see how it says older entries at the bottom? That is because it has the default WordPress pagination, and this is what I was talking about when I was saying do we want to show the pagination on the loop. So go back to the shop template, and go back to the loop archive and say no, and then we want to add this shop after module, and now that will show the correct pagination. And as you can see down here, it has this default WooCommerce pagination. Now in the future, I would look at creating one where we can customize the look of that, but at present, you can just use CSS and whatever, but we'll look at that in the future. So that's how you do the loop. Now other than that, so we have the shop template. Now we can create a new layout called category template. So we have the shop template, the category template, and in there maybe all I want is just the products. Well, hang on a second. Actually, because I have like parent categories, so I have like clothing, and then I have hoodies, and then I have some stuff. So I want to add this category archive again, because now it will show the child categories. So let's add that, and then let's add this loop archive. I'm just going to do it pretty simple, and I'm going to do 3 this time. And the loop layout is the product loop updates, and also you can create a different layout for your product loop on the category page if you want. So we go to BodyCommerce and shop category page, select the category template. You'll see this default category will change to be this one, which has got, so if we go to the shop, you have the slider that I did, you have these categories, you have category clothing, so you go through to clothing, then you have accessories, hoodies, t-shirts. Again, I haven't added images, so it's just kind of showing it to you. Or I can go into music, and music, there is no child category, so it'll just show like this. One thing to mention is there is no padding on the left and right, and I added padding. So if I just inspect and I go through to the row where I added, you see how I have padding left and it's crossed out, padding right is crossed out. It's because it's getting overwritten by something else. So if I go to the library and I go to my product loop layout, this is just like something just to kind of show you guys, because you might come across this. In advance, you can go padding, not capital, padding left 20 pixels and add important padding right 20 px important, spot right. So let's save that, and then let's see if that adds padding right and left. See, now it's added padding right and left now. So that's how you can kind of debug if you want. Okay, so that's it really. So we have the shop layout and we have the category layout. And again, you can be as creative as you want, or you can be as dull as you want, but I don't see why you want to be as dull. So I can go, let's say for example, I can go, okay, well hang on a second, what I want to do is I want to add another section, I want to add a gradient, let's add our brilliant gradient, and let's add a, I don't know, divide at the bottom, slant, divide a color, and then let's add a category title, light, center it, and let's view the page. Okay, so I've done, you know what I mean. It doesn't look that amazing, but you can see the slant, you can see the color, so you can kind of get really creative and do whatever you want on the page, and it'll show throughout. Again, like the product pages, you can override per category. So you have over here, let's say you want to have a different layout. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so for hoodies, I'm going to show you the shop layout just to show you. Well, actually, I'll just show you the test one. So if I go to different category templates per category, yes, I want to have a different category template for hoodies. I want hoodies to show the shop template. If we reload, you'll see hoodies show the top shop template. Now, you don't really want to be doing that, but I just want to show you how you can, So again, we have the shop, we have clothing, which is showing the category template. If I go to accessories, it'll show you the category template. If I go to hoodies, it'll show the shop template because I overwrote it with this one. So it'll first check to see if there's a template assigned to the category, then it'll revert to the default one. I think that's it. Any questions? Give us a shout. I hope this has been helpful. Email us, support ticket us, comment on YouTube, and we'll love to speak to you. So have a great day, and chat soon.